What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And just 4 quick little recommendations for shows that I am streaming, shows that I've already finished streaming or ones that are currently streaming right now. First off, let's talk about one that everybody's already known about, probably talked about a million times already. Wednesday, that came out back in November on Netflix. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody who's never seen the show, but Jenna Ortega does a fantastic job. She was cast perfectly as Wednesday Addams. I just enjoy the mystery, the gore. There is a little bit of gore in this show as well. So I like what they did, really taking the elements of the Addams family and putting a little bit of mystery to it. And like I said, I think she is just absolutely fantastic. Adore Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams. Definitely check that one out on Netflix. Now, one that wrapped up probably like late last year, but is actually getting a Blu-ray and 4K release in the next couple months, is Star Trek Strange New Worlds, streaming on Paramount Plus. And I'll tell you, I do enjoy Star Trek, and it's been a while since I actually sat down and watched a Star Trek series, though. And this first season of Strange New Worlds was incredible. It takes place years prior to Kirk taking over as captain, and I cannot recommend this one enough. We follow the adventures of Captain Pike, the original captain of the Enterprise, and wow, that's all I can say. Everybody is cast so perfectly in this show. The actor who plays Spock does a great, fantastic job. It has the old feel. If you're looking for something, an old feel Star Trek, kind of vibe, this is the show for you, because yes, there is an overarching story, but every episode has its own little individual adventure, almost like the original series. And I really enjoyed that. It feels like a throwback with obviously, better graphics, better visuals than the original series. But this one is just a blast. I binged this one because all the episodes at this point had already been, streamed for the first season on Paramount Plus. And I went crazy. Within like 2 or 3 days, I finished the entire first season. And it is a perfect, great start to this series. Now, speaking of Star Trek, a series that is right now still going on, and that is Season 3 of Picard, the final season. Now, I did enjoy Season 1 of Picard. Now, yes, to me, though, the first season ended on a little bit of a sour note. It was still good, but it wasn't as great as the beginning of the series had when it first started. But Season 3, did not see Season 2, skipped that one. But Season 3, I had to check out because obviously it was promised that we would see a lot of the next generation characters, actors and actresses brought back for Season 3 of Picard. And you know what? It has been a blast from the past for this one. If you are a next gen, fan, this is the season of Picard to watch. You really don't have to follow too much about what happened in the previous seasons. There is a little bit of callback here and there, but for the most part, you have absolutely no problem catching up with things for this particular season. And just seeing, this is a great, so far, we're about 6 episodes in, and it is a great send-off. If this is the last time we're ever going to see the next generation cast on the screen, this is the absolute best way you can send this thing off. This has been a phenomenal season so far, and I really hope that it continues to be that through the rest. And I'm not sure how many episodes are left. I want to say maybe 3 to 4 episodes, but it has just been top-notch through and through from the beginning. And finally, on Peacock, how about this one? Natasha Lyonne in Poker Face. Poker Face was great. I enjoyed it. Now, is it the best and most amazing show you're ever going to see? No. But I will say it is a stellar show nonetheless. And Natasha Lyonne, she is so fantastic. She has so much charisma and so much charm about her that she just brings so much to the table with this show. So even in a show that maybe some episodes are a little bit more mediocre than others, she just takes it. If it's a 5, she raises it to an 8. That's just how great she is and cast in this particular show. And Rian Johnson, produced this show, and he the way this show, when every episode starts out, it has an old-timey kind of feel to it. It has an old mystery. And I was trying to think one day, what is she reminding me of? The way she's performing in this show. Almost like an old, Columbo. Peter Falk as Columbo. She kind of has that little bit of that, the way she talks. And I really enjoy that about this show. Really enjoy it. And, of course, the way that the mystery is presented and, the murder, it's a little different than what, it's not, at the beginning of the show, you already kind of you already know within the first few minutes who the killer is. But now it's up to Natasha to go and piece things together. Her portrayal as, Charlie is her name in the show. And she just does a great job. And I love how she pieces things together. Someone who she can tell. She doesn't have superpowers, but she can tell if somebody is lying or telling the truth. And I enjoyed this one. Had to watch it every single week when it came out, when a new episode dropped on Peacock. And I can't recommend it enough. I think Poker Face, if you're into mysteries, this is the show for you, because Natasha Lyonne is great. I can see her maybe getting nominated for an award, maybe, for her portrayal of Charlie in this show somewhere down the line. Definitely one worth checking out. So there's 4 recommendations for shows that are streaming, shows that I've, already done streamed, or ones that, I am currently in the middle of streaming. So, like, subscribe, and comment, get a chance, and I will catch you in another episode. Take care. Bye.